Ms. Workman has been a very positive person in my daughter's life. She's made her see things that she didn't see before, reach for things that she hasn't reached before.
She's the teacher that you can always count on and be there for you when you have a bad situation.
I'm a good teacher, but I'm always humble about it and willing to ask other people if I need help. The other teachers here help me to build my repertoire into something better every year. I'm very good.
Teachers build their repertoire one skill at a time.
It's really critical to break things down for them to have a mastery of the skill.
Breaking it down sharpens focus and deepens understanding.
I'd rather have them master a few skills very well than know a lot of things and not really understand them. If you're teaching everything at once, they might have a vague understanding or be able to repeat the task once, but our goal is to have students be able to do that multiple times in novel situations and take that learning outside of school. And by breaking it down, they really understand the base knowledge and then the application. All right, everyone, 3 times 5 is? We focus on breaking down a concept into smaller pieces to reach that goal.
When you have a hard time, then when she breaks it down for you, then you're like, oh, now I get it.
To clarify what students will be able to do, a teacher's first step in breaking it down is to review specific objectives.
In planning, we have different goals based on the standards, and then we have our objectives of the day. And in order to reach those objectives, we would take the concept and break it out into smaller steps. Today in math, we are going to do 3 objectives. We're going to start by reviewing our multiplication facts. After we review that, we will work on finding the product of various multiplication problems. We're going to put it all together by solving word problems that involve multiplication.
Brittany begins the lesson with practice and a review of multiplication facts.
Practice is really crucial for the students that I teach. 4 times 8 equals 32. The memory boards we use in class are a tactile approach to memorizing something, so they just hold the board in their hand and they touch the board with every syllable that they say.
We say it over and over until we get into our brains.
It works great for multiplication facts and definitions in literacy and math.
Next, the students solve a simple multiplication problem that applies basic knowledge.
I know it's a lot. That's why we're going to break it down one thing at a time. Let's try your first example on your marker boards here. 481 times 3. And then I need lots of help from volunteers today. And after you get your product, keep it on your board because we have another problem that we're going to build on.
The product of the first problem then transitions to a more complex example.
Now, since you have this first step, let's take a look at our next problem that builds on it. Now we're adding another digit in the tens place. 481 times 33.
By adding another 3, Brittany reinforces the scaffolding for student understanding.
You should notice that your first step is the same as the first problem.
Finally, the students apply their new skills to solve a real-world math problem.
All right, we are going to put this all together, all of our work that we did, knowing our multiplication facts, and we're going to look at a word problem. Just imagine if I have my pack of animal crackers and I have 35 crackers in here. Do you think I'm going to want to draw 405 boxes and put 35 dots in every one of those? I would be here all day solving this one problem. What is our 4th and 5th grade way to do a problem like this? What kind of operation, Dejanay?
Multiplication.
It is multiplication. If I'm turning this into a double-digit multiplication problem like we've practiced, what would I write, Charmaine?
405.
405 times 35. And remember, we practice all the steps doing the multiplication problems like we did earlier today, Because in real life, what you're needing to do is solving problems. You're problem solvers. And that's why we have to practice all those steps in order to learn how to solve those problems.
As with any skill set in a teacher's repertoire, it's critical to regularly check for student understanding.
Okay, let's take a look if that change helped you out, Dejanay. Give a thumbs up if you agree with Dejanay. Okay, I see some thumbs up and I see a thumbs down. So that means that as a whole class, we're going to do some more practice together to understand better as a group.
My students are very proud of what they've learned. They've worked very hard this year. It's a reflection of themselves and the school and their teacher. They definitely smile and feel really good when they understand something. They definitely look sad and upset when they don't. And I tell them that if everything was easy, then I wouldn't be doing my job. I wouldn't be teaching them anything. When things are difficult, that's important because that's when they're really learning.